8 legs is simply too many. Revelio. 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 Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Tego. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Are you one of the students who saved little Archie Bickle from Rookwood's lot? Such a noble thing to have done.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Tego. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Mine now, demiguise.
It's you. Thank you again for saving me. I'll never forget you.
There you are. You saved my little Archie from those awful monsters. I shall never be able to thank you. My sincere thank you again for finding my dear Archie. I honestly don't know what I would do without him. He's all I have now.
It's you. Thank you again for saving me. I'll never forget you.
Revelio.
Confringo. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Revelio. Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Revelio. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Shame you're so foul. Revelio. An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
We should have killed that traitor Arm when we took his carts. I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Revelio.
Could do with a nice map.
Confringo!
Who is it? One with... Enjoy suffering, do you? You won't be able to stop this, girl. I feel as though you're not even... What are you doing?
How many of you are there?
I won't rest. Stop it! No! I will make you pay. Not quite. Someone thinks they can outrun me. I won't rest until you're dead. No! Why drag this out? Not to be necessary.
Confringo!
I won't rest until you're dead. Are you sure you're not a muggle?
Leviosa!
Why don't you come up here?
Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
Not go well for you.
Leviosa! Tiger!
You won't defeat us all.
Expelliarmus!
Are you quite... That's the student. You've been paying attention in defense against the dark arts, I see.
Leviosa!
Just you wait till I'm on top.
There's that sneaky little student. You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that.
Confringo! Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
If only Ranrock were here to see this. Still hoping to survive this, are you?
Expelliarmus!
Where'd you learn all those dark spells? Your time is short, child. I'll get you yet.
Leviosa!
I'll kill you.
That was quite something. Now, to Freon's carts. Revelio. Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Ha. Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Leviosa. Confringo. Leviosa. Confringo! Leviosa! There's a victory that came none too soon. Leviosa!
If you're here for my word...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, On. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Wonder who lives here. Revelio.
To learn.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering, what inspired your interest in magical beasts?
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
What type of beast is an alchemy?
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
Seems quite a challenge, finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow, and there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Bombarda! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the team will be set free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo!
This room is taller than it looks.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa! Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Revelio. Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Protego.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
Confringo! Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Repair it. Leviosa. Confringo. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Reparo! Revelio.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
We're in a tomb. I assume these sounds come with the territory. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
That's a
Wingardium
closer bone
Leviosa!
battle.
Accio! Confringo!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Confringo!
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Leviosa! Confringo!
Appears some of these stone tablets have 2 rune symbols. That has to mean something.
Guardian Leviosa! Accio! Guardian Leviosa! Revelio. Accio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.